Today I want to share with you an absolutely delicious, super easy, and overall amazing little recipe for a roasted beetroot dip. It is a super easy and crazy good recipe. It uses roasted beets with garlic, yogurt, and it is absolutely fantastic. So, first things first, we're going to preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or about 200 degrees Celsius. Get that off and going. I'm going to take some paper towel here and I'm going to just place it over my working surface, because ultimately what I'm going to be doing is peeling these beets. Now, people use gloves and whatnot to peel their beetroots, and that's fine. And I like to handle my food. I like to touch my food. I like to see what it feels like, playing with it in general. So as far as I'm concerned, rubber gloves are for prostate exams, not cooking. So I'm just going to keep doing this and finish peeling my beets. All right, and that's my beetroot, my beets all peeled and ready to go. Just let me get rid of this here now. Perfect. I'll just leave that in there. Now, the next thing about this, or the next part of this, I want to cut my beets up into smaller pieces so that way they roast better. And I'm going to put these in my oven and roast them off, bringing out an earthier, more robust flavor in these. Not that you can't eat these raw anyway, but just cut them into smaller pieces. The smaller ones I'm just going to cut in half, nothing to this. And if your hands get a little red, no worries, just wash them off. A little soap and water will take care of that. Now, along with the beautiful flavor is the beautiful appearance of this. They have such a wonderful color. When this is done, you're going to see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to just move these here. I'm going to take some aluminum foil, just like that. You don't need much. Perfect. I'm going to take my beets, just put them in the middle, just like that. Nothing complicated. I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil, and I'm just going to drizzle the olive oil over this. A little bit of pepper will go over these as well. A little salt, just like that. And the next part of this is garlic. I'm going to use a whole head of garlic, and before you get all, freaked out about how much garlic is going into this, don't be. This garlic will roast for an hour with the beets, and it's going to become caramelized. It's going to become soft. It is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So let me just throw a little bit of olive oil over my garlic too. That's perfect. And all I'm going to do is just package this up, close it up, just like that. It's like there's nothing to this, nothing complicated at all. So this will go into my 400 degree oven for about 1 hour. My beets are done. What I've done is I've actually put a little paper towel underneath the aluminum foil and another glass cutting board, just so it won't go into my wood cutting board, which it has already. So anyway, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my roasted beets, I'm just going to pop them into my food processor without burning yourself, because these are still pretty damn hot. Ow. So my beets are in there, just like that. Let me grab some paper towel here. This is such a great blood prop, like the beet juice. Now, remember our garlic? Check this out. My garlic now is like roasted down. It's become like candy. Literally, it's become like candy. So I'm going to take each one of these cloves, pull them out, and I'm going to throw them in there. And again, without burning yourself, because it's still pretty hot. So now the flavor has mellowed in the garlic. So it's not as pungent as raw garlic is. And that's exactly what we want. And let's face it, who really doesn't like or love roasted garlic. So now that I'm done with my garlic, I'm just going to move that out of the way here. The next thing is to season this up a little bit. And I'm going to do a little bit of pepper going in. A little bit of salt is going to go in as well. Some of my Greek EVOO. Like I said, maybe a couple 3 tablespoons. This is where you want the good stuff. You're not cooking with it. It's not going to change its flavor profile. So this is exactly what you want. And the kicker to this, a little red wine vinegar. And I'm talking just literally a splash. That much. You're not going to really taste. So you're looking at maybe a teaspoon through this whole thing. And it's going to actually come up with a little background. It's going to wake everything up. And lastly, 2 cups of strained Greek yogurt. This is like the base for everything. Like, I mean, they build houses with this in Greece. This is crazy. So I'm going to do 2 cups of the yogurt is going to go in. Let's grab this. And when we put our yogurt in, what I want you guys to really notice, the most important thing here is the color change. What is actually going to happen here. So now, just let me scoop this out. Get every last drop of goodness in there. Close this off. Now, watch this. Watch what's happening to the color of the yogurt. And as this mixes in there, craziness. This is like my favorite part. Stir, scrape off any unused yogurt from the sides. Oh my God, if you could only smell this. Jesus, Joseph and Mary. Wow. It's too early to throw something. Oh my gosh. Choirs of angels are like singing in here. Oh my God. All right, let's just take this. Now, this will require or will need to be in the fridge for probably at least half an hour so it can set up if you want a little thicker consistency. Totally up to you. But look how absolutely gorgeous this is. The color is all natural, by the way. There's nothing. There is no additives, no preservatives, no food coloring, absolutely nothing. Just the delicious flavor of the roasted beets and garlic, yogurt. I mean, this is actually pretty healthy, pretty nutritious as well. So that's, got that there. So leave this here. Now, I'm going to try this out. This is the best part here. Oh my gosh. This dip, screw the pita bread and the chips and the veggies. You could have this with a used shoehorn. Scoop it up with that and it would still taste absolutely magnificent. Oh my gosh, that is so damn good. That is absolutely the way I remember it, in this little restaurant up in the hills behind the little town called Kopanaki in Messenia, Greece. It's called Enripesi. I always give a shout out to places that deserve it. This place is it. It's got maybe 15, 20 seats in the whole place. You have a killer view. It's in the middle of nowhere, but my God, the cooking there is absolutely remarkable. So my friends, that's it for this episode on my roasted beetroot dip. It's so easy, it's hard not to try this. If you're like me who likes simple cooking but like a really kicked up flavor, this is it. So again, thanks so much for watching. For this recipe and many others, check me out online at kensgreektable.com. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Love to see our community grow. And until next time, please stay safe, take care of yourselves and each other. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.